Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Passpartout 2. Finally! It took me a while to get this episode out because every time I was about to record, there's a thunderstorm. It's been thunderstorming quite a lot these past week here, but finally I got time to record. Hopefully it doesn't happen in the middle of me recording. But yeah, welcome back to Passpartout 2. It's great to be back. We are right here where we left off. And today, I think I do want to get to do more request stuff, actually. And just sell them to get some money. Really, I think it's a good idea. And today, let's just find a nice place to paint. To be honest, I'm just tempted to just paint here because purely the music is very musicking right now. So maybe we'll do it here. So yeah, let's just start with let's see. Huh, I wonder why these are untitled. They probably did something, but I completely forgot. So whoops. Anyways, we're going to start with something small. It's going to be a portrait. I still have a decent amount of character requests, so I feel like I might draw better in this type of shape. Again, we're using the cardboard, the all-reliable cardboard, my favorite. Anyways, there's these. I have to remember how to draw here because it's been a while. And I have to remember that there is no undo button. I think that's the thing that really messes me up sometimes. But yeah, today the first character that we will be drawing is sent in by Nathan, and their character name is Nathan, and basically he is a demon prince in his world's, religion and all, and he's very smart and kind, but kind of struggles when it comes to showing big emotions, which honestly, I think a lot of people can relate to that, I personally, I do enjoy giving very, how do you say it, relatable traits to your OCs and all. I personally do that as well. Whenever I make any characters, OCs, all that stuff, I do try to give them something that is somewhat relatable, really, because it makes them more, I suppose, what's the word? It makes them feel a little bit more real. Oh, that's definitely a very, that color, that color sticks out a bit too much. I kind of want to try doing some sketchy stuff. Again, very sketch, very thingy. Let's try to look for a nice, maybe something like this. I can use this. But I do want to start with just a very simple portrait. I'm doing it differently from the last time, so we'll see. Let me see. If you'll see me looking to the side quite a lot, it's because I have the reference open on my phone, so I can see it properly while I draw. I don't think we're going to do anything crazy. Again, it's just going to be a sketch. Let me see. But yeah, I hope everyone's week has been good. My week has been alright. There's been a lot of thunderstorms, so it's been somewhat cold, but with the weather in my country, it's always somewhat hot as well, really. So let's do something like this. Actually, I didn't have to make the sketch this proper, really. But it doesn't matter, we're here now. Let's just continue doing it. Just get in the basic general shape. There's no undoing again, so hopefully I just don't mess up too much. Like this. I'll just draw in the general shapes, which I already kind of messed up the proportion and the whole placement of where everything should go, but that's okay. And let me take a look. They sent me a lot of references as well, which is always nice to have. Whenever I draw whatever character for anything, I always appreciate a lot of references in general, because to me it does help a lot, because then, you know, I don't have to worry too much about you know, not knowing what certain things look like on the character personally. But then again, personally, I'm fine with working with just like written text as well for descriptions. But obviously having like a actual visual reference is always the better thing to have. I was trailing off as I draw, but let me see if I'm... Okay. I sort of just start sketching, to be fair. I do kind of want to also eventually try out more brushes, because honestly this is... I still really like the pencil, but what if there's more? What if there's other things that turns out that I like, you know, the brush and all. Like a lot of the brush here are pretty good. Also, I might have drawn this a little bit too low in the canvas and maybe a little bit too small. I could have drawn it bigger, I feel. Let's just do something like this. Let's just cut it off like as a portrait, I suppose, and we can do something like this. This is just a sketch. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Let me see. There you go. Let's just have the color in for now. And yeah. Let's do that. I'm trying to see. I don't want to like accidentally miss some stuff. They do have longer here. He does have longer here. Stuff like that. Like, let's just do something like that, and then we will use this to somewhat cover up the sketch so it doesn't stick out too much. I do sort of want to use the autograph pen, but is it too much of a risk because of the shape of it? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Let's just try. Let's just try, Sally. I lost my cursor. there it is. Oh god, what a start, what a start. Oh, my hand is also very shaky today. Maybe it is not the best time to draw properly. Let's just do a... You know, it's just going to be a very thingy. You know, I don't like it. It is not the best thing. It is not the best I can do. Or like, it's not even decent in my opinion. So you know what, I'll redo it. I will redo it. You know what? Is it possible for me to... Yeah, let's save this. I'll name this first. Oh my god, I cannot type. Nathan. There we go. I'll just save it as the sketch first. And let's go to Benjamin, actually. Let's take a look at brushes, what we can buy. Maybe there is a brush that I would like. Hopefully. Another pencil-like type would be nice, to be fair. So, let's take a look. Flat brush, crayon. Crayon would be nice. Sprinkle, bristle, fan, no. Alright, I think I already bought basically all of the like drawing things. I'm curious. What about flat brush and crayon? Let's have those. Nice. For now, let's get rid of, I think these two were the textured metallic looking brush. So let's have those. You know, technically we can draw in the studio as well. Let's check the vibe. Let's check the vibes. And let me check my toolbox. Oh right, these would be nice to have. What were this? I kind of forgot. Let's get off the autograph pen and the Posca real quick. Which one of these were the airbrush? And then let me just see, let me take a look. Hey, music coming in. Light brush. Oh, that's Banky speaking. Okay, I do kind of prefer the normal one, even though this one have texture. This one do have texture, but I think for this one, I would like the normal one. Let's do it here. Oh, the cat. the cat. Light brush, flat brush. So let's take a look at the flat brush for now. Ah, like that. I see. Get rid of that. I just want to check. So it's literally just like very solid. Would I prefer the light brush, I wonder? It can get very, very small. Maybe. Usually I'm not the type to use these sort of brush because I do prefer something more solid. Except when I'm painting, to be fair. Except when I'm painting, then that's like a whole different case by itself, right? I guess it's okay. Maybe this is the one I can work with the best so far. Let's just try it like that. And give him a bit of like the eyebrow fold. This beauty mark right there. And then we'll start with the nose. I'm not going to save this, I don't think. It's a bit hard. Maybe one day if I figured out how to do these properly, you know? But yeah, these requests were sent in like so long ago at this point because I couldn't record for the longest time as well. But yeah, if you sent in a request, I am doing them. I am going to eventually do them. And I don't think I'll be stopping playing Passpartout anytime soon anyways, you know? So I will get to them eventually. But today, I do want to do a little bit more requests and also after that, maybe do some of the quest stuff. Really. No, I'm quite happy with this brush. Again, it's not the kind of brush that I personally would use, but it's not bad so far. Also, I know I'm drawing bigger than the sketch, but honestly, you know, if you guys are watching me, you guys will very, very fast. You guys will figure out that I do not follow my own sketch and guidelines. I just draw whatever I feel like in any steps of the way. So yeah, if you see me not following my own sketch, it's a bad habit. Honestly, it's somewhat of a bad habit. I should follow the sketch that I actually draw, but a lot of the time as I'm drawing, I just went like, oh, what if I just not? It's a bit of a bad habit, to be honest. Let me take a look at the references again. Just in general, I like to like double check a lot of my references. Also, actually, I do notice in a lot of the references, he does have a bit more of a unique pupil shape. I don't know if that's what you call it. So I will add that in as well. Just to make it more accurate. There you go, something like that. And then add in that thing. There you go, that's looking pretty nice, isn't it? Add in the ears. Oh yeah, this brush is not bad, even though it's not something that I would usually use. Oh god, I gotta remember, I can't undo in this game. Have it like that. Maybe cover up actually, it'll be covered up later anyways from the bangs, but for now, yeah, let's work on the bangs. Something like this. Again, always cross-check your reference when drawing someone else's character is what I will always say. Personally, I am the type to rely a lot on references, so if ever I'm doing like just general requests, art traits, you know, commissions, I always rely very heavily on references myself because I like to make the character as accurate as possible. Well, in terms of requests, I am a little bit more lenient with it because it's just for fun, right? But I do still try to get the details because, you know, I feel like a lot of people design their character a certain way because a reason or another. So I do want to capture that as well as much as I can, even if my art style is different and all that stuff. Adding in horns, something like that, and then the hair. Yeah, I should stop doing chicken scratches, but honestly, that's how I draw. I've been drawing for a long time and I still have a habit of doing chicken scratches. Out of, I don't know. To be fair, I think chicken scratches do look nice sometimes, personally. I'm not a... I believe in chicken scratches. Honestly, it could also be because my handwriting is also very bad. It's basically chicken scratches, really. Go adding that. Maybe I could have used a darker color to sketch this, but this makes it look a bit more cozy vibes, you know? There's a more aesthetic going on or something. Side bangs like that. Let me fix this part a bit. What if I use a flat bus to fix stuff? Yeah, just something like that. There we go. Just like that. And then we will, you know, let's use the flat brush to like cover up stuff. Just like that, because it is a little bit faster, and then we can come back in with the light brush to like smooth out those things. Just like that. There's the side bangs. Probably not the best that I could do. I feel like I could do a bit better because the shape is not quite accurate, but for now we'll just keep it like that. I think it's okay. And then we'll continue the hat shape. I think this is a decent hat. Yeah, I think so. It's fine. And then we'll just do some hair strands there. And then, alright, the neck would be about, let's just say there. Let's add in a little bit, the tiniest bit of shading there. I do like adding in at least the shading on the neck, that's all. Nowhere else. It's just it's an artistic choice. Alright. Something like that, adding in the collar. And let me also cover up this one that goes beyond where I would like it to. Let's just cut it off in like a V shape for the portrait. I always kind of do that, to be fair. I think it looks kind of nice and clean, you know. Something like that. And then continue the hair a little bit. I wonder if I can just like give the back hair a little bit of like shading so that it differentiates between the front and the back. Just a tiny bit, really. Something like that. That's kind of cute, isn't it? I hope. Now, let's see. What shall I do? I could add, well, first I can add highlights to some parts that I would usually add it to. Just to give it, again, there's a sketch, but I do enjoy giving some dimensions to my sketch personally. To like, you know, make it pop out. It's not too much of a crazy like rendering or anything, right? Because it's just like to make it pop. It doesn't even have to be clean most of the time. Like if you just add some general lighting to your sketches or any sort of depth stuff, right? Whether it be gradients or like other things like that, a lot of the time it does help make your drawing look more like, let's say, finished, or like it has a bit more than it actually does. Makes it look nicer too. A little bit there. Again, not going for anything too clean. Just to give an idea. I don't know if maybe going a little bit darker would also add some depths in some areas. Maybe I can try, just very briefly. Something like that. But also, I'm not going to lie, all I have been thinking about lately is Tomodachi Life. I don't know how many of you guys watching this is also going to play that. Because, you know, not everyone owns a Switch, which is so fair. I didn't have a Switch until, honestly, somewhat recent, you know, like I used my own savings to buy a Switch at the time when I was back in college. And at the time, Switch was already, like, out for, like, ages, but it was like I couldn't afford to get one for the longest time. And because it is expensive, really, right? The general pricing of Switch, and then the games, really, as well, is quite expensive. So it took me a while as well to get it. And at first, honestly, I couldn't have gotten Tomodachi Life anyways, in like a very easy way in my country, because I couldn't find a US region cartridge and all in my country. But my friend actually gave me one as a birthday gift and all. It was I really appreciate it. So I'm honestly very hyped to play that at the moment. I tried out the demo, like everyone else, and honestly, it's been quite fun. It's my first ever, like, anything me related game that I've ever played, but it's extremely charming. I've always even though I'm not familiar with Miis, right? I know them by, you know, seeing mentions of them or like clips of them on memes and all that stuff, but I never played any of their game because growing up I didn't have a Nintendo Switch. Not Nintendo Switch, just a Switch console at all. I never had a Switch gaming console or like handheld or whatever. So any sort of like, how do you say it? Any sort of Nintendo game, I am not familiar with them because I just didn't have the device to play them on growing up. So honestly, I did kind of miss out on a lot. I also missed out on Pokemon as well, right, growing up. Because again, it's like a Nintendo only kind of thing. And I didn't have Nintendo, so I only played my first ever Pokemon game when I got my Switch at the time, and it was Scarlet Violet. And personally, I did really enjoy it, because I enjoyed the story. I also, personally, I understand that I also agree that, you know, the Pokemons could have been nicer, more vibrant and all. But personally, I enjoyed it. I really like all of the unique animations and all that stuff the Pokemon had, really. And also, it's a bonus point because my favorite Pokemon is in there, Churro. So it is biased, but I think it is what it is. I wouldn't be able to play the thing though. What do you call it? Winds and Waves, unfortunately, because I don't have a Switch 2. That device is a bit way too expensive for me at the moment. But yeah, looks very cool though. I actually quite like it. Could be biased because, well, it's based off my country, right? So obviously I'll look at it. Like when I saw the reveal and all that stuff, I was so hyped because it was like, oh my god, it's based on my country, you know, and it's quite cool. But I think this would be it for Nathan. Very simple thing. It might have taken me a bit longer than it probably should, but I'm also yapping while I'm doing it, so you know. But yeah, there you go. We have our first request of the day, the first drawing of the day too. Technically the warm-up, but yeah, I should have drawn it a bit higher up so it's a bit more centered, but I guess the face is centered, so I guess that's fine. I guess it's okay. But yeah, we will finish this one up. just like that. And we will now I'm trying to think if I would like to do another request or if I want to just do other things. Let me see. I don't think we have any quests on hand at the moment. Hello, Leo. So cute. But right, there are some quests because eventually I do want to progress more of the story and whatnot as well. But George, I keep messing up their names. George says that there's someone looking for. Margaret is looking for help. First off, again, I'm just looking at the shop to see what else there is. I didn't check out other things. You know what? Let's do this. Let's try to see if I can buy. I was going to say every single breast, but that's going to be quite a lot. Let's just buy those two, right? And give it a try. So flat breast can go. It's a bit too solid for me. And let's put in pastel. And this was watercolor. This was pencil. Let's get rid of pencil for now, just to take a look, and then we'll go back home and quickly try out the brushes. I am curious. I also really like the textured brushes, but they're a bit harder to use, I feel. Let's have this. Let's take a look at, first off, sponge. Ooh. Huh. Oh, this nice texture. How small does it get? Oh my god, I can't click. Quite small. Huh. And you can kind of like blend it too because, well, it is sponge, but it's like more like when you blend it, it does have a bit more texture to it, which is honestly quite nice. And then pastel. Let's use the darker color so I can see. Ah, like that. It goes quite small. Now, there is an eye. I am the type of artist too, like if you don't know what to draw, I just start drawing an eye. I'm quite basic, really. Honestly, not bad. I don't think it's bad at all. Okay. Pastel and sponge. I didn't get to use the crayon as well. Ooh. Okay. It doesn't quite blend in, but this could be nice too. You know, what about we try using... Oh, this as big as it gets. Ah, I see. It's definitely smaller than I thought, but it do get extremely tiny, so... Alright, I can see. Yes, sponge, you can really use it to blend out stuff. Similar to pastel. That's quite nice. For now, let's color this whole thing. You know, this color somewhat reminds me of a Ditto. We were just talking about Pokemon earlier. You know what? What if this is what you call minimalistic art? This is what you call minimalistic art. Let me just let's add in that. Let's add in another that. And we will do just like that. Know what? Thin it out slightly, blend it out slightly. Make it look a little bit more neater than it actually is. Man, no one's gonna buy this. But it'll be funny if they did do. It'll be so funny. Can we add some texture to this at least? So, because I cannot in good conscience just try to sell something that is a little bit too low quality, but I suppose that's how you ah, no! I accidentally put it there. The mouth. Let me just add it back in. Oh my god, not the biggest, please. Just like that, but yeah. Anyways, I am very hyped for Tomodachi Life. For real, for real. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Like, I'm quite hyped about it. Wow, peak. This is so peak. What if we add more depths to it? Just like that. See, it's going somewhere. I think maybe using the texture thingy was a mistake, so probably should have just used the spray can too. Extremely subtle. I wonder if I can just add in a bit more. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, if you guys played the DLC specifically, there's like the mini game-is stuff. I'm not sure what to call it actually, whether to call it mini game or like something else, but you know the one where you do it in a group and you have a chance of having a quest to tell you to find like a Ditto cube or something in the DLC? Honestly, quite hard. I ain't gonna lie. That thing is honestly quite hard. Sometimes when me and my friend don't have much to do, we just get on there and just do those mini games, and the Ditto Cube one takes a while to do because you gotta actually like look around, and they are honestly quite well hidden. If you hear those cracking, it's my bones. It's my finger bones. Anyway, let's name this. That's not that creative. Can I come with something more creative? Probably not. Canvas Ditto. That's the best I can do. I don't know if people is going to buy this. But anyways, yeah, I think I do personally. I do prefer drawing outside of the studio because I feel like there's more music going on, you know, when we're outside. In specific places or like more ambience, so I think I do prefer doing it outside personally. But anyways, actually we do need to go back to the studio. I wanted to change out my toolboxes stuff. Anyways, let's see. Pastel was not bad, sponge was not bad, crayon was okay. Maybe I can do something with that, to be honest. Let's get rid of these and let me see. Pencil can come back. And flat brush is not my favorite. These autograph pen could be nice. I'm just not that great at like having very solid brushes to a degree. Anyways, we did a request and we did a thingy now. Yes, Steve. What's up? Anyway, Margaret needs help. Seems like Steve needs help as well. And oh yeah, we haven't gone up. Let's take a look around up here. Smells getting burnt out again. Okay, Hillcrest. Oh, trash can. My favorite. I found a paper in a trash can. Alright, just gotta make sure, just gotta make sure one more time. Alright. Peak gameplay. Hello? Why, Cruel World? Oh, why? Ah, it's blocked off. Okay. We'll leave that guy for now then, because we just unlocked this area and we are not done yet. Oh, it's the little artist that could. Okay. Lol and Hope. Gotcha. Oh, I can't search this trash can. Oh, look at these tiny houses. Anyway, Gabrielle. Museum is this way. Alright, let's not touch that then. And let's look around. There's a tiny park which is very, very cute. The pigeons. Radio. Wow. Ooh, the fall recipe. Ooh, nice. We got a, I think that's a palette. Ooh, the fall sounds quite nice. Wow, there's the museum. What about this way? Bull Street. That's Margaret. Nice. Ah, and this is blocked up. Are you high value? Um, I don't know. Trash can. You know, maybe I'm not that high value. Oh, another paper, hell yeah. Peak. This is so peak. Alright, Margaret needs help and other things as well. There's a lot. You know what, Margaret? What's up? What you need? What you need? Do you have any experience with flags? Flag? Yes, Phoenix need a symbol to help unite a citizen. A flag that proudly flutters by the viewpoint and welcomes newcomers. I've got the trust of the mayor to find the right artist for the job, and I hired Benjamin. Big mistake. He didn't deliver, and we're pushing the deadline. The flag ceremony is approaching fast. I can pay you 200 euros now and 200 when the flag is finished. Ooh, 50-50. Always a great practice, actually, to always do that when you do commissions and just in general other works. Can you help me? Yes! Great, you can really save my buttocks. Here is your 200 euros advance to spend on supplies and whatnot. The flag, this flag is a token of the people, the symbol of Phoenix. So before deciding it, ask them about the appearance, the style, the message. Talk to Harry, he will represent tradition, the old Phoenix. Then talk to Lowell, she represents a new era, the modern Phoenix. Finally, talk to Gabrielle, she represents the future and generations to come. But Gabrielle and Lowell tend to loiter around this park. Important, make them all come to the ceremony. I want it to be crowded, got it? Yes. I'll wait at the viewpoint by the flagpole. I'll hold on to the flag until you know how to design it. Okay. So... Margaret, I need to talk to you. No, I want to talk about the park. Oh, you must be that artist. How nice to meet you. It lights up a moody soul. You know, I'm responsible for keeping the park in tip-top shape. The increasing amount of graffiti worries me. I hope you have nothing to do with that. You're working with paint and all. Accusations! I'm sorry, of course not. You are... we're an artist, not a vandal. It does remind me how back when I was in school, I always vandalized the school desk though. So technically I am a vandal. Anyways, let's talk to Gabrielle about the flag. Word clothes? Dad wants me to join on his fishing dream. I find it tedious. I have other plans. Once set in motion, I'm sure I'll reach success. Just wait and see. Alright, flag. What about flags? I don't think we've ever had one that you could be proud of. Or make a new one? Could you make it feel fresh? Something we're not ashamed of? Ceremony? Sure, I can join. My mother would drag me there anyway. Okay. Lol. Dude, what? You happy? Does it matter? Being happy is pointless. Do you have a point? Yes. Blah, you're lost, just saying. I have a pencil. A community flag? It should be black. Completely black. If it forms a flag that makes those appropriate eyes to be there to cry. I can try. And I'll be there, I guess. Actually, I probably should have asked like if there's more instead of just being like a ceremony. I just realized. Whoops. I should have gathered more intel. That's my bad. I mean, we'll see how it goes. There's so many graffiti around. Let's go talk to Harry. I think Harry was the fisherman, no? But so far... Yeah, let me talk to Harry real quick. I've heard you got the commission to design our community flag, young man. My wife had finally found her vexillographer. Vexillographer means flag maker. I read that in a magazine while marooned on the Atlantic Ocean. If you ask me, our glorious marine traditions would be at the forefront of the flag. Marine tradition. So, Sid, I forgot! I'll do my best. Ocean related. I wonder if it matters if I ask other NPCs that C didn't mention. Okay, I guess not. So it's very different stuff that they would like. Harry would like something marine related. Lol would like something that's just pure black. And then Gabrielle wants something that is not like shameful. Yeah, and I sort of asked. That's my bad. That's so my bad. Oh my god. Margaret. Phoenix. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Benjamin's version. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. Ah. I also have something like that in mind, I ain't gonna lie. Shit. Okay. So... Oh, I'm going to be so bad at this. But anyways, let's try to just draw some stuff. So we would like... I do want to incorporate the ocean somehow, purely because this whole island is... I'm just like scribbling on top as I go, while I talk. But it's like... I would like there to be a ocean for sure, because the island, it is an island, it's surrounded by ocean. It's quite small. Oh god, I'm not the person for this job. You know, let me see. We had this map before. Can I take a look at it? Lower town. So Phoenix. Yeah, there's a lot of ocean. There's a decent amount of greeneries, and I did always thought of the phoenix as like, you know, the bird phoenix. So let's do some, let's just start pencil. What would be a... Oh, I'm so not cut out for not map making. I've made maps before. I've never made a flag, so I do want to keep in the bird, that's for sure. But maybe something that looks a bit more phoenix-like. Actually, it should be looking up, because that's always a good like symbolism, right? I already forgot all of my symbolism stuff, but looking up to the right, I think is a positive symbolism. Give it some here. Maybe these. I don't know if having these as flames would be like too much of an overkill. It's meant to be a map, right? Not map, flag. Oh god. They shouldn't hire me. And then the body. Is it possible to just have it as like... I want it to have like the sword tail. That's like kind of like, you know, cool, pretty, all that stuff. I don't know how I would... Alright. I don't know how we'll incorporate black in this. Maybe a line art. It wouldn't be completely black, but that's something, isn't it? I mean, if it's all black, you know, let's play around with ideas. Let's play around with some ideas. I mean, I'm not quite sure what to do with the whole thing of like, oh, don't make it embarrassing, to be honest. Maybe just make it not ridiculous. I don't know, whatever that means. But is this flag vibes? I feel like it's not. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Let's just see. I mean, the bird can be somewhat abstract. It doesn't have to be like proper proportion and all, you know. I wonder. I'm looking at these thingy on this side now, and I'm like, hmm. Let's. Should we just see? Should we just see what happens? Oh God. You know what? Maybe we will get a live thunderstorm this time. That was the win. Just now, if you guys heard that, the whole boom 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 thingy in the background. Whoops. Now I guess this is the time where autograph pen would come in handy. Not cover everything up. But yeah, hopefully if it does start, that it's not too crazy. Alright. Onyx. You know, this somewhat reminds me, I don't know if you guys had this as well, but in school, back in school, it's like there are times where you have an assignment to draw the country's flag, kind of thing. Is there anything I can do with the wave stuff? I wonder. I wonder. You know what, let's try to make everything blue for now. Maybe there is an idea somewhere that I just cannot get at the moment, that I don't see. Sort of went for an easier quest if there were any. Let's make it like this. And let's see. I don't know if maybe the flat brush would have been nicer than the autograph pen here. Should we grab it? Let's grab it real quick. Oh, my easel. Oops. Also, we got a... I forgot, we got a recipe. Let's quickly do that. Yes, please. Toolbox. Oh, let's get rid of the crayon. And have, I think this is flat dust here. Let's just stay here for now. Because music is playing. And the music is slowly leaving us. What would be cool? The more I go, the less this phoenix looks like a phoenix, and it looks more like a pteranodon. I accidentally used the wrong color, but I'm just going to pretend that was all according to plan. When I think of flag though, I do think of it more like a solid shape, you know, so maybe... Okay. Not make everything blue for now. And then maybe... You know, let's take a look quickly at the color that we just get. Maybe I can get more ideas there. Pling! The color mixer has created a new palette. Cozy Autumn. Ooh! Maybe I like it more than pastels. It's a bit more toned down than Summer Fun as well, so maybe that will actually look nicer. For me. Community flag! Alright. Let's try... Let's take a look at what we can do here. How well can I make a circle? Not that well, but acceptable, I think. Oh god. Okay. Ah! I cut it too much. And I added in too much. Maybe I have a plan. I don't know how I'm going to add in the black. I do want to at least, you know, take that into consideration and do add in black. Okay. Ah! It was going so well. Nah, now I'm fucked. Let me fix that tiny corner, man. You guys see that too, right? God dang. Not make it small. Let me just try to fix this. Little by little. It's not symmetrical! And now I messed up the width, actually. Whoops. That's close enough. That's so not centered, actually. Let me, you know, let's redo it. Let's redo it. Or maybe keep it. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Most likely not, but you gotta stay positive. Yeah, let's restart. I don't know if I... There is an idea there, though, I suppose. You know what? Maybe. If I... Okay, can I please? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think with the flat brush, when you make it too big though, it starts having these very sharp edges. Maybe let's try the autograph pen again. It also have the rectangular angle, but at least I feel like it's a bit... you can cover it up nicer. Maybe let's try something. Again, I do want to make it more marine-like as well. I want to try to give in everyone's request for this and try to see if it works. I doubt I can make everyone happy with this, right? Because it does seem like in the game it's like, ah yeah, they want really different stuff, so it's not like you can do all of them at once, but I do just in general. I want to try to do whatever is more possible to make them happy with the result. So let's do something like this. We have an ocean and somewhat like the sun, which is like, to me, I was thinking of like, ah, it's the phoenix, right? Or something like that. Something like this. Is this much of a flag? It is debatable. I feel like flags are often a bit more like there's what do you call it, meaning behind them, but I feel like I can't really just make something up on the go. Not flat brush is kind of nice when it comes to flat styles like these. I do want to try more of these flat type of style. It's just that I'm not sure. In general, to be fair, I should try to. Yeah, the sun beaming through, and here is where the black maybe comes in, is if it's, oh, I'm so shaky, maybe I should work with bigger brush size. Let's do something like that. The Phoenix. I'm trying to use like very general shapes for this to a degree. Like I'm treating it somewhat like a logo more than a flag at the moment. Something like that for like the wings. It would be nice if I can do more silhouette stuff, but that's for later. Let's add in the, again, if you hear that, that is the wind. Clean it up a little bit. Something like that. Make this small. I don't know if you guys are seeing my vision right now because honestly, I don't think it's going that well. And then, yeah, I'm not a fan. I wonder if maybe this would be better for what I have in mind. Not really, but I suppose I can work with it. Let's go back to flat brush for now. Something like that for now. Ah, I messed up a bit. Oh, I messed up! That ain't the yellow I was using. Let's just do that. We can make the tail just thicker in general, like that. Two, so we add in a third tail branch, or this can, you can see this as like the, oh my god, the electricity just blink. Oh my god, imagine power outage right now. But please don't. That was a joke. But honestly, oh my god, you know, Passpartout is my first ever time actually, like, you know, sitting down. Oh my god, that's such a nice thingy. That'll never happen again. But it's such a nice curve there. But I was about to say, Passpartout was my first ever time trying to like record a video properly. I always want to do this again. It's like a bucket list thing for me. But in general, so many things went wrong. Like, another thing as well, if you guys saw the first episode and I was like, oh my god, my webcam light disappeared or something while I was recording it for the first ever time. It actually broke, by the way. I think I forgot to mention that. But it actually, for real, it broke. It broke. It's not fixed. It's just broken now. But I'm like, well, the webcam itself is still working, so I suppose it's fine. You know, at least it works. So the fact that the light itself is broken, I don't think that's much of an issue for me personally. Crazy though. Crazy that it immediately broke like that. let's add in another one just in general. There you go. Isn't that decent? I think. Maybe, hopefully. We have water, we have thing. Is this something you would be ashamed of if this was your country's flag? I don't know. It's more of an illustration than a flag. Maybe. But I think this is good enough. Like, maybe to add a bit more like that. Hopefully I can at least make Harry and Gabrielle happy. I think this is okay. Let's do that. Margaret, I have it. Took me a while. My speech is perfect. Def deflect done. Perfect timing. The ceremony starts now. I don't have time to give you feedback. Talk to me again when you're done and I'll pay you. Just raise the flag on my cue while I give my speech. Friends of Phoenix, today is a great day. We finally have a symbol that unites our fine community. A symbol to get around, to love, to respect. As a representative of the city, the mayor's office, and the proud park administrator, I give you the flag of Phoenix. Hoist the flag. Here it is. Oh, that's cute. It shouldn't be me that evaluates this. Let us be quiet and listen to the crowd. Oh god. Banky, not love now. What a proud symbol for our lovely town. Look at that, a true crowd pleaser. This flag will surely welcome sailors. True. Wow. What a proud symbol for our lovely town. Banky knows. Do I have to maybe walk around to hear more? Lol, you got anything to say? I'm not surprised. Lame as always. Yeah, it's not that black. Gerard? Finally, a fine flag. Hey, it's a hit with the older folks, which is what I thought it would be. Hey, flag maker, Pete. I love what you did in such a short amount of time. Here's a 200 euros as promised. See you later. Nice. Can you check on Emily by the beach? Yes. But after I do want to quickly actually move around my toolbox again. I feel like I can play around a bit more. At this point, I kind of forgot what this is. Oh, watercolor. Right. Let's have these for now and just... I do really want to do something with a crayon. I have this thing where I find it funny to do like child scribble stuff as well. So maybe we'll do that eventually. Oh god, I got stuck. Oh god. There you go. I'm back. Emily needs help by the beach. Let's quickly go talk to her. And actually, you know what? Let me quickly check. We've been recording for actually an hour because I took a long time with the drawing this time around. So, you know what? We'll leave Emily's quest for next time. Instead, let's draw something. And then now we have 3 stuff to sell. Sorted stuff. Or something. Let's do a very, very cool thing. Now, a thing that you guys might not know about me. I love doing child scribbles. I think it's funny. I think it's cute. So we're going to do that. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the Cozy Autumn palette. I really like this, actually. It's so nice. Let's do something like that. The sky needs to be more vibrant. Let's do a child scribble with this palette for now, because it's the most vibrant one I have at the moment. Let's do crayon. First off, let's make... Hey, I tried to do this as... What do you call it? You know, as best as I can to do these sort of child scribble. Like, I find them very funny to do. They're also, I think there's charm to doing child scribble type stuff. There you go. Look at my character go. I wish it kind of blends in a bit more, like how technically in real life crayon you can like blend them in, you know, maybe. Yeah, maybe let's use that. Not that a child, you know, we gotta keep it accurate. A child would not care about whether the colors are like good or not. So let's go all like, you know, here we go. Here is the darker thing. Who will I draw? You know, no, let's add in clouds first. Just like that. And let's draw in a Leo in there. Look at him on that window. This is Leo. He is very, very chunky. Extremely chunky. This is his tail. And then he got ears. Humongous. Oh, again, I forgot. I couldn't see the face marking properly, so we'll just sort of guess. This is the leg. Just like that. And then we'll add in eyes and the snout, a smiley face, and also the whisker. Peak. This is where I have peaked in my art career. Oh. Wow. My favorite cat. There's only one cat. There we go. Oh, I don't know how else I'm going to beat this in the future. You know what? I can add more to it. Oh god, you guys just saw how badly I am at drawing flowers. I'm actually very bad at drawing like these flowers. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. That's good enough. My favorite cat. Wow. My favorite cat. There you go. That will be our last painting for the day, and we will now try to sell them. Let's come in, let's come in. And place them down on the shelf. My favorite cat right there. Nathan right in the middle. And the canvas ditto right on that side. There you go. Okay, 374 for the Leo at the moment. Not a bad deal. 968 for Nathan's sketch from Smell. Or I'll try to keep those characters in mind. Gabrielle, please. It's meant to be. It's a minimalistic art style. You wouldn't get it. Oh, what a lineup this time. Alright. I think that's good. 112 for Leo, but like I say to my fishing net each morning, I want more. No, I know it's minimalistic, man, you wouldn't get it. I suppose we also have like a thing for Hope later on the quest. Harry? Yes. Benjamin. Take a look, come take a look. Benjamin not a fan of minimalism. Banky, very decent thing. I think so far Smell has the best offer for Nathan. No one seems to like the Ditto at the moment. Bank, actually no, it was someone else. 247. No, Banky, I really want. You're not Banky. You can have it. You may have it. Take it. I might look hard on the surface, but honestly, I'm a softie. Not Maggie. Good on you. Good on you. Smell has the best offer from Nathan. I'm just curious to see if anyone likes the Ditto at this point, really. Boring adult art? Can you make that screaming guy uphill chill? I suppose that's the roadblock one. stuck using the same old boring tools. Maybe if smell comes back in, maybe I'll just get it to Paul, my homie. I'll support your entrepreneur, George, please. Ooh, Paul has the best offer for Nathan at the moment. We'll just leave it be because they're in the same spot. We can just go get Nathan out. Then, George, you're very insistent. Okay, now I'll just put away Nathan because I want to see what other people think about it. I'm just curious if anyone is into the ditto concept at all. Minimalism. Incredibly bland. Oh, Margaret is coming in. I don't know if she'll like it, really. I'll look at Leo. Write messages. Spark is there? Oh god, guys. Oh, okay, I'll move out of your way. Bring in the chaos. Oh lol, what do you think of a ditto? Are you into ditto stuff? Are you into Pokemon lol? Oh hell yeah, lol, you know what? I knew you would understand me. Oh whoops, accidentally thingy. Ah! My bad. I think I still got the money? Or not? Not lol. Thank you. Hey, I won lol over in the end. Somehow. Maybe lol is just into more nerdy stuff, man. Maybe that's the thing. Anyway, so let's try to sell this either to Smell or to Paul. Nathan, there we go. Off we go. Paul had the better offer before, I think. Oh god, Flass. He hates all of my drawing. Exactly like that. Paul, Smell, do something. Paul. Oh, dang, it went higher. Sold. Thank you, Paul. I knew I can always count on you, my guy. Hell yeah. Now we made more money as well this time, and we also did a little bit of a progress on some of the quests, the flag thing. And we will probably, for now, end the episode here. We did pretty decent progress. I did kinda yap a lot, so drawing took me a little bit more time this time, so we didn't do too much this time around, but yeah, I hope you guys still enjoyed this. This is a bit longer than the other episodes, I think, because I was yapping and I was taking my time with the art. To be fair, the flag thing also took me a while because I kept going like, I don't know what to do, or like, you know, all those stuff, but it ended up going well. So yeah, I think it ended up pretty good. We did some progress, and hopefully I can do more episodes soon, really. And yeah, thank you if you watched it all the way till the end. I hope to record the next episode as soon as I can, and we will do more requests and like quests, hopefully. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and have a nice day.